Australia down the left-hand side. Can they find a way into that Indian circle? Initially they certainly can't. India starting to be rolled back. Frey hit right on the edge of that circle, cracked in. Keeper did well, but he needed to be at his best. And cracked clear there by Lazarus Bala. There's Jagadish Panapa in goal for India, number 16. He's sure to be in the firing line, and plenty the Australians will throw at him. Yellow shirts pouring forward again. Came off an Indian foot just outside the circle. Well, in fact, a little further back than I first anticipated, almost on the 25-yard line. Now Livermore, dispossessed but illegally so. There he is, Brent Livermore from New South Wales, captaining Australia in this tournament. A player who's represented his country at full international level on 11 occasions. A good ball, too much room there in the Indian circle, and the penalty corner's been given, but they didn't pick up Scott Brennan, who drifted across the left-hand side. And perhaps a little bit of naivety there. It came off the foot quite clearly of Saini, and then into the air as well. So the first corner blood to the men in goal. And India, whose strength is perhaps not defending, will need to be at their best here. Good strike, a fine save as well. A loose clearance though, and it's side netting. I thought for a minute that shot from Troyalda had found the spot. But from an Indian point of view, safely into the side netting. Good save initially from Panapa, but the clearance was a wild one from Turkey, and the shot may have been better. Now India trying to find a way down that right-hand side. That was Samir Dad trying to forage his way past the Australians. The ball in, and a good save too. Cameron Murray, the Australian keeper, kicking clear there. Free hit India, a poor one from the skipper. And India really could do with perhaps just calming things down a little bit. Perhaps over-eager to please the crowd and to get on with this game. We've had just over 12 minutes. We're still awaiting the first goal, but no shortage of excitement at either end. Lazarus playing it back for Turkey. A poor ball there from Turkey, easily picked up. And Australia come forward again. This is Commons out on the far side now with Elder, whose shot we saw rattling into those sideboards and netting just a few moments ago. This is a good run forward by Butler, but straight into Turkey, and India break. And that ball just a little bit ambitious there for Senthil Jagan. Lovely pick up there from Webster into the circle and dangerously across, but the umpire has penalised the Indians, I think, for a deflection up in the air, Mike.
Yes, I think it was off the top edge of the stick, wasn't it?
Xavier Del from Spain. Eight corners converted out of 36 awarded, 22% conversion rate, so that's one of the better ones we've seen. And again, as we saw in the semi-final, Australia coming across to this near side to inject the ball. There's going to be some space here. There may well be yet. And good defending there by the Indian, just knocking the ball on to the foot of Scott Brennan. Big burly forward. Huge disparity in the physical size and strength of these two sides. pressure, but did well to get the ball clear. India break. Is what their crowd want to see, but not perhaps that. A little bit of a misunderstanding there. Great steal there. And off the foot. Free hit to India. They want to get on with it. Take it quickly. A good solid tackle coming in there from the Australian. And down the far side, ball just running away. Lazarus was in trouble. He looked for help and no help came. He had the strength to hold off the Australians. Penalised for that, lifting it towards two Australian players. Got taken very quickly from anything but stationary position. The umpires have entered into the spirit of this game. They realise that both teams want the game to flow, and they are happy to oblige. And all this is going to make for a very entertaining game again. This is a good break by Australia. Commons is coming on this right hand side. It's still not clear. Brave tackle there by Saini, but the ball still bobbing around the edge of the Indian circle, and still they can't get it away. Livermore. Good tackling back there, and India break, and break well. Anwar Khan, lovely ball forward. This is Mishra, and a good tackle coming in there, and a very timely one as well from Matthew Wells. Rajiv Mishra, 8 goals to his name coming into this tournament final. It's gone in. Mishra at the far posts. Somehow got behind the Indian defence. I think it was Mishra. I'll need to have that confirmed. And what were the Australian defenders doing there? It's Harbhajan who's been congratulated. We'll see it again. It's driven in. And indeed Harbhajan it was who got the final touch, forcing it past the keeper. Let's see it again. Saini's hit in, bobbing around, a mistake there near the goal. And indeed, yes, number 13, Harbhajan Singh, at 19 years of age, has given his team, India, the lead in this Junior World Cup final. And play sweeps forward, and we almost had an immediate response. Superb action, great goal, Mike.
It was a tremendous goal. It started with a beautiful through ball from the centre half down to through the inside right channel. Absolutely superb example of a through ball, and then really well finished. Good goal poaching.
We're going to take a short break. Join us for more action in just a few moments.
So Barry, what brings you to the Junior World Cup hockey final?
My chairman at Peterborough United, Peter Boiso's a big hockey fan, and although he's 67, he still plays. He's very interested in it, and he invited me here, and I've enjoyed it. Nice stadium. I've found some of the rules fascinating, and I think football could learn from hockey.
When you say that, what kind of rules do you mean? The offside? Having no offside would make football a bit more exciting sometimes.
Exactly right. I mean, I think it's a good rule, and I think football, it should be introduced to football. It makes it far more exciting as a spectacle for the supporters, and it's a lot of money to pay in watching football games now, and if we can make it more exciting, then it's worth changing the rules a little bit. Also, the sin bin, or whatever they call it, when they send a player off for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I think football could learn from that as well, because you know, if a player is sent off very, very early in the game and his side's got to play with 10 men for an hour and a quarter, even an hour and a half sometimes, it spoils it as a spectacle for the supporters who's paid big money. So I think, like I say, football could learn from hockey, and it's my first viewing of hockey today.